Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
We don't care if it's the Genius and the Family Brothers. We don't care if it's the Nasty Boys and Jimmy Hart. But we don't care if it's Money Incorporated. We're not going to let down the little Lisa and Dovers. We're not letting down nobody.
Hello, and welcome to the Journeyman Boxing Podcast, the podcast all about boxes. My name is Barry, and alongside me is the Hurricane himself, the mean man of muscle, Adara Kabara.
Oh,
How you doing, Adara?
Barry? Good morning, Barry. How's it going, Barry?
Oh, good morning. I can still taste the tooth.
Well, how many two of us? Oh, I'm stabbed. Sorry, Barry. John's just crept in. Hold on a minute. You're out, Buzzer.
Evening. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
A good day, whatever time it is, folks.
Yes.
He's Adara, and I'm Jack. We are the Journeyman. And, Happy New Year, mate. Last time we did one of these, it was last year.
It was, yes.
Oh, and what a lot we've got to talk about.
Where do we start, really?
We start, I think, with the most and the only serious note of this podcast, the only sad note.
Yes.
Obviously, Joshua fight went like we expected. Marvellous performance. And then, it was triumphant.
Sorry,
it was wonderful.
Have you seen the part where actually Jake, Sleeping Boy
Literally.
is literally looking up going, oh, that really
what
did
have I done?
Yeah, that really did hurt.
This isn't Mike Tyson.
No. And then when he said, I think my jaw's broken, I had to laugh and say, well, that was obvious. I think if he'd hit you any harder, you'd have gone out of the ring.
Definitely. Well, he nearly did, didn't he? I think he literally bounced against the ropes. It's been a while since I've watched it.
At one point, yes, he did. He batted and he got up. I thought the first time he got floored, I thought, is he going to get... He got up and I thought, you're either very smart or you're very stupid. I'm not quite sure which. And the second time I thought, right, that's it. Okay, don't get up again. And
I'd say if I'm putting my critic's hat on, it shouldn't have gone 6 rounds. I think some instructions were whispered in Anthony's ear, and he was told, look, just give him a few rounds. Let's see what he can do. And then get him out of there. You don't get paid by the hour.
Right, exactly. And he didn't do anything apart from cover up. And then when AJ said, okay, right, you know what, you go on, let's just, you try something. Oh, no, all right then. Okay. If I swing and I catch you, it's going to be painful.
It's the way I explained how the old British wrestling used to work, where they'd come in and they'd say, right then, kid, you're going down in round 4.
Yeah.
Okay, how? And what's happening in the other... Where are you going? Oh, you'll find out.
Yeah.
Just remember, you're going down in round 4. That's all you need to know.
No. I think that's what happened with Mr. with Jake, with old Jakey.
No question. You're going down in 6, Jake.
Round 6.
That's all you need to know.
How and
then
when? You just
after the Christmas.
Yes.
Absolute tragedy. And
indeed.
I've not been kind to AJ on this podcast with valid reason, but I'm going to say, and Nadara, I'm sure you'll agree with me, our hearts, our sympathies are with Anthony and the friends, the families.
Yes. I think
who were killed. You know, the two boys that were killed were with their family. No one deserves that.
No.
I don't care if there's, if they'd been silly, somebody was driving who shouldn't be. At the end of the day, he's not around to learn his lesson.
No, unfortunately. And the thing with that is also as well, I know a lot of people say, oh, he's, but I will say this, Faye, that he's done the right thing, A, and B,
Yeah.
do you know what? I know a lot of people may criticise him. He's got a gold medal. He also went on to win a world championship. He's done
Yes, he
all he
did.
could do. He's done all he could do with that. So, to be honest with you, I think he probably got out at the right time, because there are, I think he knows that I've done all I can. The one person he probably maybe everybody wanted him to fight, maybe he could have thought that's probably not going to happen. Now,
Well, we're going to get onto that later.
Okay.
Because
okay.
it's in the rumour mill again.
Yes, yeah.
But I agree, he's done everything right. He's accredited himself tremendously under the circumstances.
And I don't think he can do any more now.
There are some members of the boxing press, frankly, who should be ashamed of themselves and should have just left the guy alone. As the great Steve Bunce actually came out and said, just leave the kid alone. And he was absolutely right. Shout out to Buncey. Yep.
Indeed.
He summed it up beautifully. Yeah, hiya. Made his statement when he was ready.
Yes.
I don't think he's done, mate. I think we'll see one more fight because our friends Netflix are now involved in boxing.
Of course they are, yes. Yeah,
which brings us to our first piece of news.
Yes.
He's back. The return of the no, not the Jack. The Mac, the Gypsy King, the man, the myth, the legend, Tyson Fury is back, and we all knew it was coming, to be honest.
Yes, we did. I think he's probably got a couple more fights left in him. How, where, obviously we know he's fighting I believe he's fighting some Russian geezer.
Aslanbek Madanov. That's the closest I can get to it. Russian, Kazakhstan.
That sounds like Putin's younger brother.
Or illegitimate. I don't know.
Illegitimate love child. One of the two.
The views of Adara are not necessarily my views, or in fact the views of the podcast or its producer.
Absolutely.
However, I will say this guy is not a bum. He's not there to lose. He's won a good few fights in a row since his most recent loss. He is a challenge.
Okay.
Will he beat Fury?
No. I think I just think Fury just has this. He has this now. Once he's in the ring, he's just something else. I think that the thing with Fury now is he's got to time. He's getting. He's not young. He's not as young as he used to be. So he's got to time everything now, and make sure that when he does, I know he can. He's got to make sure that when he does, it counts. Excuse me.
I mean, this guy's big, McMananoff. He's or whatever his name is. He's about 6'6", big plodding guy, brawler. But Fury's 6'9". He can fight and brawl, but Fury can box.
Yes, also.
And I think that is what will win it for him, his boxing skills. He's also been training diligently in India, and India is a very big deal to the travelling people. It's sort of like their exodus, their Mecca. It's just their special place. From what I can gather from the Facebook videos, he's looking good. John's not saying much, John Fury.
That's a good thing.
To see him. Yes, at the moment, yeah.
That's good. Oh, that could only be a good thing.
John's basically saying, if he can't do this, I'm just going to tell him and I'll tell all of you. But if he can, He will. And I think he will. Because
Never mind. Go on, sorry.
boxing needs Tyson Fury, I think, at the moment, more than Tyson Fury needs boxing.
He's boxing. Yeah, yeah. Remind us when that is. That is super.
So that will be April the 10th, I believe. Or April 11th. It's a Saturday, I know that.
Saturday, so Saturday, 11th.
And I've got, Saturday the 11th. And I've got to stop myself saying White Hart Lane, because it isn't. It's the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
Of course. Ah, interesting. Okay. That'll be...
And it's going to be on Netflix.
And it's going to be... Not only is it going to be... It's going to be on Netflix. It's going to be in the... Basically, the heart of... In the middle of London, in that other stadium that we know nothing about. And it's going to be... It's going to be on Netflix. Well, it will make things interesting.
The world is basically going to be able to see this fight.
Yes.
And there'll be at least 40,000. If it doesn't sell out, I think there'll be 60,000.
I suspect it will sell out. It will sell out because it's him. It's here. It will sell out. I think the question is going to be how much are Netflix going to pay him for it to sell out.
Rather a lot.
Yes, yeah.
Because he's done the documentary At Home with the Furies, which I haven't watched. I don't really do reality TV, but I've heard it's very good.
I know, so I can tell you from another source close to me that it is very good. I haven't personally watched it myself either. I do hear it's very good. I do hear that that John is quite vocal on that. But I can't.
He's only vocal when he has to be. He's a real fighting man.
I haven't watched it, so I can't tell you.
Well, you should, because it's proper entertainment.
Well, I'll be sure to.
I love John Fury. I think he's brilliant. I do. I want to meet him. I want to go for a bag of chips with the guy.
Peter as well, but that's another story.
I like Peter as well. They're total opposites, and I love that.
No, yes.
And
completely.
I honestly believe Tyson was at his best when he was training with Uncle Peter, as it were.
Yes,
when he won the world title.
Yes, yeah.
April's going to be a busy month for the big lads, because
Tyson.
April the 4th, the fight no one really wants to see, but we're getting it anyway. Derek Big 50 Chisora.
Delboy Chisora, yes.
Why do only fools and boxers win? Against Deontay Fury cheated, Wilder.
Body snatch, does it? No, that's Dillian
The body,
White,
snatcher? No, that's Dylan White.
That's Dillian White, isn't it? Yeah, yes.
Okay. Parents, cover your kids' ears. Mate.
Please do.
What the fuck is Deontay Wilder on? Seriously.
I don't know. I don't fucking know. All I can tell you is that my first thought when I heard this was what the actual fuck. I get Chisora wants his 50 fight. He wants his 50 fights. He wants to presumably he wants to go out. I wouldn't say he wants to go out in a blazing glory, but he wants to get paid. Now I understand. Yes, Eddie, by all means, but I just don't. Look.
It's not so much the fight. I'm going to get to that in a minute, and I actually think it's a potential show stealer because we're all pissing on it. It could actually be a real
quite a good
burner.
one. Yeah.
But he's still, after all the... Fury cheated. Fury cheated me out of them fights. Mate, get over it.
Yeah, he didn't. No, he didn't. The first one...
You lost.
No, that's the second two you lost because you got battered.
Literally. You got stopped. Live with it. The better man won. First fight of the year candidate. Unbelievable. I could understand if he's got a bit of gripe with that one because no one should have got up from that punch.
No.
But Fury did.
Right.
I think it's big 50 for Derek. He says he's going to carry on, unbelievably, win, lose, or draw. Derek Chisora always comes to fight.
He does. My concern is that he will knock himself out after round
It's
3
been
or 4.
done, especially against bigger fighters. Wilder is not the heaviest guy, but he's got that lethal punch, which can come from nowhere. And honestly, I'm concerned for both their safety. There comes a point, Wilder's clearly been hit in the head too many times, even more than Carl Froch. Sorry, Carl, but, you know, I loved you as a boxer, but you do talk a bit of bollocks, unfortunately, and we know you sold Wembley out.
Yes.
He's local to me, so I've got to be nice to him.
Brother
owns the casino. No, a lot of respect for Carl Froch, and I think a lot of the time he's just trying to get people talking. But you were glad when he retired.
Yes, I think we'll be glad when we'll be glad when Del Boy decides to hang up his gloves. I know.
He's a great guy.
He is. I just think I think what it is, it's the glamour. I don't even think it's about the glamour anymore. I think it's just the sheer desire to go back in and just that desire to go back in. But there comes a point where he is.
He's a throwback to those fighters of the 30s, where they'd end their careers after about 90 fights.
Like
top level fights.
I don't think he can do that anymore without somebody catching him one, and that I think
there's
that's
maybe
my
a couple
concern.
more fights.
Yeah.
I think this one, to be honest, he's only doing this because it's the big 50. I'd like to think.
Yeah.
And then maybe, I don't know, a couple of exhibitions, go out in a blaze of glory. I'm gonna side with you.
Is this here or is this in the States?
This is here as well, I believe. It's a Frank Warren bill.
Okay.
I forget the arena. I think it could be at the Copper Box. I'm not sure. I think it might be another London bill.
Interesting. Okay.
I am going to side with you. If Chisora fights carefully, he might get a points decision. But if he gasses himself out, if he knackers himself, Wilder comes in with a big punch, and it's another win. And we've all got to listen to him bellyache a bit more.
Yes. That is also in April, isn't it? I believe.
April the 4th,
May?
Yeah.
Okay, so April 4th, yes, yeah. So that will be before, and then you'll have... I think it will be interesting because you're right. If Wilder wins, no problem. If he loses, there will be a whole load of belly aching, and I really can't be asked for that because if I was him at that point, I'd just say, look, I've done.
I'd quit while I was ahead, honestly.
Yeah, I can't do any more now. Yeah.
He's got a lovely family. You know, I believe he has a child with special needs or something of that nature.
He does, yes. Yeah.
And they need their daddy. They need daddy at home.
Yes, yeah. Rather than something
that has to come first.
Agreed.
But we'll see. I believe it's a fight of two finishes, but I don't know which one it's going to be, honestly.
Yep.
Our next fight that we're going to cover is exactly the same. This one is May the 9th.
Yeah.
This really is a pick'em. A lot of people are saying different, but I'm going to say it is. So WBO, World Heavyweight title. Yeah, we are focusing a lot on the big guys. Yes, it is the Glamour division. It's our favourite one.
It is, yes.
May the 9th. Well, we're heavyweights, let's be honest. May the 9th.
Yes.
WBO World title. Fabio Wardley. Okay. Mr. Comeback.
Yes.
versus
Mr. One Punch. Well, we call
literally
it One Punch.
very,
but,
very
yeah,
dangerous fighter.
Yep.
Just ask Justice Hooney, who was wolf.
Well, not just him.
Coasting
Just
ahead.
ask them. Just ask Joseph Parker also. He felt
Absolutely.
that too. You know.
And that's shocking news. Joseph Parker receiving a ban, apparently, for a banned substance. I can't believe that.
I can't either. I'm not quite. I'm a little. There's something.
Something's not
Excuse
right
me?
there.
Something's not right.
Yeah.
No, there's something definitely not right about that. I'm not entirely sure what, but I do feel there's something very wrong about that.
More on that when we know it. But
Yes.
I'm not going to go off on Joe like I did Jarrell Miller. Yes, there will be a Jarrell Miller rant coming up later.
I don't think that's that's got anything to do with it. I think this is, for whatever reason, something just doesn't feel right there. Because Joe,
Exactly. He's
is
such a
not that
clean
kind-
living
he's not
guy.
that-
He's an island
is.
boy.
yeah,
From
so-
Samoa. So yeah.
So where's that coming from? I wonder.
I suspect it was the problem that Tyson and Huey had. Some of these meats, you get them and they've been injected with whatever. The animal's been injected before it was killed.
The exotic meats, yeah.
Yeah, the wild
Okay.
boar and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's merely suspicion. That's not
Possibly.
proven. But so May the 9th, yeah. Fabio Wardley versus Daniel Dubois. Now, what's all this crap about Dubois being done? Have a word with yourself, guys. He's 24 or thereabouts.
He's thereabouts, yeah. He's not done. I think with Dubois, he got, unfortunately, schooled and beaten twice by a guy who just has a
By
way.
the best in the world.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but you're right. By the best in the world. Now, we can deny it. We may not like that. We may not like how he boxes, but he is an extremely good boxer. And the only way you're going to beat him, is if you catch him completely unawares and you knock him out. And that's the only way those things are going to get beaten. You can't beat him by outboxing him because it just doesn't work. And I think a lot of people have tried that.
Slippery.
He is tricksy, he is slippery. People have tried it and have failed rather miserably.
And they're still on about the Joyce fight, question in his heart. And look, in the Usyk second fight, yes, I've said it. He came to the ring and...
He came to the ring with too many voices.
Too many voices, too nervous, too much
He was.
hype. He's been rushed.
He was rushed.
believe.
He was rushed into that, and he unfortunately just wasn't. He wasn't. Really, if you're going to fight Usyk, you have to be 100% ready. I'm not talking 89, 90%. Just coming back off an illness or something. You've got to be 100% ready, and he wasn't. And you could tell.
And
he
a little
wasn't.
bit more, even, I
Yeah,
think. Even more than 100.
absolutely. Said yeah.
But, I'm glad they're not doing the same thing with Moses Itama. I mean, didn't want him to be injured, but it may be a bit of a blessing in disguise.
Yep. Because that way
Maybe.
he can get himself fully fit again and go again properly.
But that fight, the May the 9th fight, absolute pick'em. I'm gonna slightly lean towards Wardley, just because he's that one-punch danger man. But
He is.
Dubois, when he's on form, is an absolute juggernaut.
Well, like he was against Hergovic, he was just. The thing with Dubois is, what he should have done with Usyk was, and he didn't completely. He didn't do that. Was be unpredictable. That's what
Wardley
makes him.
can be unpolished at times.
Yes, and if
Can't do that
Wardley,
against Dubois.
no, because if Dubois is unpredictable, that's what makes him. That's what brings out the best in him. And he, although he didn't knock Ergovic out that day, there was a couple of times where I thought he could have and maybe should have, and that's what he needed to bring against Usyk. Unpredictability, and he just wasn't. He didn't have anywhere near that.
The voices were there, the pressure was there.
Yes, yeah.
And Usyk had played a game of mental chess and won before the belly.
Quite literally, right.
Whereas Wardley, this is how Daniel Dubois wins this fight. He's got to knock him out, and he's got to do it early. Because Wardley can be unpolished, comes from that white-collar background. And Dubois got to catch him, and he's got to spark him. Beating him up isn't going to work. As
tried that. People that tried that have failed. They tried that and rather failed.
Hooney found out. Parker found out. The guy's a machine.
He is.
He can just take it.
Yeah, and then wait until you're completely gassed. And not even so much even gassed, because I don't even think Justice Hooney was gassed. I just think Wardley was just waiting for him to just...
He just got caught. Simple as.
Just move a half a step shorter than he was, and he went, oh, there you go.
And I want to see Hooney back in the ring as soon as possible.
I would like to see him back in the ring,
doing what Justice Hooney does.
Yep.
Same with Moses Itama. As for that lumbering, drug-cheating sack of shit, Jarrell Miller...
I can't possibly comment.
He had a fight a month ago. I just about managed to stay awake, and I wasn't impressed. I don't know. And I hate saying this about anyone who's brave enough to step through the ropes, but someone I've never heard of, someone who was there to be beat.
Yes.
And they snored their way through it. And everybody, I mean, the other guy was big, I will say that. Jarrell was bigger. It was like watching two tanks try and push each other around a circle without their engines on.
Right, yeah.
Or like somebody trying to park a Ford Zephyr in front of a wall, you know. It was a car crash of a fight.
Right, awful. Yes, yeah.
So, yeah, that's that. Other news. Heartbreak for Nick Ball the other week. Ahead by 1 point, you know, because we were talking about being gassed out. 12th round.
I just didn't quite.
Unlucky.
Yep.
Incredibly unlucky in Liverpool. Figueroa got to be an incredibly lucky, because that fight was close. It was incredibly close. Could have been anybody's.
He literally stopped. Didn't have anything left.
Yeah. It's heartbreaking to see that for any fighter. But Nick Ball will be back.
Yes, I can imagine.
I'm sure of that.
Definitely.
And speaking of back, again, and this is a mistake, I feel, Kell Brook and his whiskers.
Oh my, okay.
How about... Oh no.
Yeah, oh no.
Don't.
I was coming to that too, because I worry, like, the last time he went into the ring, Cal, he was absolutely out. He wasn't just outclassed, he was outfought and out. I don't think he had. He laid a glove on what was his? He laid a glove on what was his name?
No.
Errol Spence. That was it. Was it Errol Spence? Yep. And he didn't get anywhere near him. So if he is over his sake, I assume he's obviously reasonably well
I hope
prepared.
this sort of dies a quick death.
Yes. Yeah.
Because look, we're fight fans, we're boxing fans, we love a good fight. But
we do.
On the TV, you know, in the ring, inside the three ropes. But when it comes to endangering athletes. I know I belabor this point constantly, but no one wants to see that.
Not particularly, no. I got nothing against Kell Brook, but I don't want to see that. Not again. I mean,
I've nothing against Kell
saw
Brook,
what happened
and
the
that's why I
last
don't
time.
want to see him fight.
Yeah.
You know, I know it's tough for these fighters. Their careers end. We both know that. You're done while you're still in your prime.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the money's not there or whatever, or you just can't do it anymore. And it's a struggle to know what to do next. I mean, look at, God love him, look at poor Ricky Hatton.
Yes.
I mean, there's a tragedy right
absolutely. There. Yeah. I think we still, I think the boxing world is still just trying to recover from that. I mean, we all knew he had his issues. The boxing world knew he had his issues. We all knew he had his issues. But I always thought that he was. I always thought that, you know, once he retired, he was just going to enjoy life quietly. You know that. But obviously there were other things that we didn't.
Or the demons,
and other things that we didn't know about. And it's a shame. But I do think there is, I suppose, a duty of care. I suppose it is. Maybe that's why the likes of Chisora and Wilder are still fighting, because there's a sort of sense of, well, what do we do afterwards? Well,
train kids.
Yeah, train kids and remind them that, you know, this is that I quit. When I got to a certain age, I quit not because I didn't have it, because I knew that it was time for me to go. Like, if you get, you know, I think AJ said once, boxers unfortunately are there to be hit. At some point, I am going to get hit. I'm going to like the idea of it, but I'm going to get hit, and it's going to hurt. So, best I just
any fighter
accept that
in any
fact.
fight sport. You're going to get hurt. One day, you're going to fight somebody that's better than you.
Yep. Wrong step, wrong move. Just, there we go.
Yeah. And, you know, the boxers are hard done by judo, which was our sport. You know, there's no money in it. None at all. You go to the Olympics, that's it. If you get there, if you've got the funding. And that's why I quit. I quit quite young, to be honest. I just decided, you know, I want to try and earn a living. I love the sport of judo, but I can't eat, live and breathe it.
Well,
So
I agree.
that's
one of the reasons why I quit. I had some issues I had knee problems. I couldn't go. I couldn't. There was a couple of times I went and did some training, and by the end of that, I hadn't trained in about a year. By the end of that training session, I was absolutely wiped, and that's not. You know, it's probably A, because I hadn't trained in a year,
same,
and B, you know, you know, when you think you can do all the things that you would normally do, you suddenly realise you can't do. So I had to stop, and I wish I hadn't, but these are the things that you have to kind of realise. So
because you love it when you're out there. I mean, my last bit of training 10 years ago, you know, I was still just past 30, and I loved it, loved every bit of it. I thought I was invincible that night. Then I tried to get out of bed the next morning.
And to discover, I can't actually move. What do you mean? I mean, I can't actually get up and move. I can't move.
And without getting too personal, you know, I'd had enough health battles. I was done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. For me, it was. I think that I had a couple of injuries myself. That, and I think I couldn't move the next day, and I was like, you know what, I can't do this anymore. And I missed a couple of training sessions after that. And I remember saying, look, I was at that point I was actually moving. Again, personal reasons, but I was moving into a completely different city, so I kind of, you know, had to quit while I was ahead then.
And I think that's what a lot of boxing fans forget. These these are athletes, yes, but they're also human beings with lives
Yes.
to lead, and maybe sometimes they forget it as well.
Yes.
And it's easy to do as a fighter when you're eat, sleeping, living, breathing the sport 16 hours a day.
It becomes, your becomes your life. It becomes everything. It becomes your whole. It becomes your entire existence. So, and I think again, do you want to put? Chisora says he's not thinking about retiring just yet, but do you really want to put? I know for a fact he's got children. He's got he's got wife and kids. Do you want to be going through that again? Because you spend at least, I'm going to say, about 3 to 4 months training. Do you want to put your body through that again?
But again, for these guys, it's what else do they do? It's like when
exactly
your average person retires from their work, and they start doing odd jobs, gardening and that, just for something to do.
Mm-hmm.
We know we've not been with you for a while, folks, and that's why we've gone on a bit longer than usual. A couple more bits of news to squeeze in while we've got time.
Mm-hmm.
Existence. There's a newborn on the boxing scene. Zuffa Promotions, the company that runs the UFC, have gone into the boxing. Some people have shat all over it. Some people really like it. I love it. I think the commentary team is brilliant. Joe Tessitore running it. The first couple of shows in very small arena, hardly anybody there. They're just starting out.
That's a good thing. That's what you like. You can hear everything that the trainers. You can hear the fighters when they're throwing their punches. You can hear them talking to each other. You can hear them. Well, the trainers. Boxing starts out as two guys in a rig, and you might see 5-6 people and a dog maybe in there
in the little clubs and things.
In the little clubs, it doesn't start out as these massive
events. You're not
events.
going straight to Vegas.
No.
You might be lucky if you're in your local leisure centre,
Well, yeah, exactly. The massive events, that takes years, and that takes practice, and it takes years and years of practice at that. So,
and yet they're giving these fighters the TV platform in that small environment. And some of these fighters are very new to the sport. Some of them are fighters that perhaps the promoters have forgot. They've lost the wrong fight or whatever. And what I like is Dana White is saying, this is not going to be like other promotions. I want these boys out 3 or 4 times a year. Okay. They're going to be fighting every other month.
Right.
They're bringing in their own titles. So they're not going to be WBC, all that stuff. Although it's been recently reported that Dana would have regular title fights on his shows if fighters were interested. So there could potentially be undisputed title fights in the future. And what I really love about it is outside the USA, these shows are on YouTube. Anyone can watch them.
Okay, right.
Courtesy of Paramount Plus. So, we wish them all the luck in the world. Also,
Indeed.
Daniel's sister Caroline is going to be fighting in March. And it looks a bit of a tasty fight.
Who is she? Remind us who she up is who is she up against?
It's not Francesca Hennessy. I knew he was going to ask me this and I've forgotten. This is terrible. But we don't do research, folks. We're not professionals. We do this because we like it. But
agreed.
We will certainly talk about it on a future show. If we don't hype it up, we'll at least discuss the fight.
I think she has. I've always felt she's got potential. Yes, I think her brother slightly overshadows her, but that is to be expected because again, the female boxing is overshadowed in general. So I think I look forward to it because I think again, she has got potential, and she has got potential in her own right. Has got nothing to do with her brother or being overshadowed by her brother. So,
Absolutely.
I think, well, I'm certain that's going to be a good one. We'll wait and see what happens.
Because the women give you everything at the moment because, as you said, women's boxing is still getting overshadowed. Not as much as it was.
No.
It's far from a newborn now, but it is still in its adolescence. But now we're getting all-female cards. We're getting women in main events.
I think the Katie Taylor and Amanda Di Serrano will
love that fight. That was a great fight.
It was. Should it happen again? No.
No.
Twice
the point's been proven.
Twice is enough. Yes, the point has been proven.
I think Clarissa Shields is great for boxing.
Oh, definitely.
As well.
I think her and Savannah should go again.
I think that would be an awesome fight, and I think Peter's looking for it.
He is, yes. Whether Savannah wants, well, in fact, I know Savannah wants it because,
of course, she wants it. Yeah.
You know, she may not say as much, but she definitely wants to she wants that second chance again. Because I know, hopefully, as some people say, she would have done her homework.
And I like Savannah Marshall because she doesn't say much. No.
Exactly.
She does her talking in the ring.
Yep. That's also one of the reasons why I like her, because she doesn't say anything. She just goes in there and gets on with it. Whereas Clarissa now...
They're looking at a fight for in April. Yeah, Clarissa's total opposite.
Yes, yeah. But that's fine. That's all right.
Yeah, it's not a wilder level. It's not the BS. It's...
No, she's
simply stating facts. She is that good.
Yeah. Sorry, you said Savannah is fighting in April. Right? Do you know who? We're not sure.
At the moment, I believe it's just talk. I think Peter wants to get her out in April, but
on the undercard or on an undercard or just as a
no, I believe this will be an undercard, and I believe Huey's going to be on it as well. I think details are still being finalised. I need to find out about that, and we will let you know in the next pod.
Good. It would be good to see her back, Savannah.
Absolutely.
She's been away for a little while, hasn't she? So,
but that, I think, fight fans, is bell time. That brings us to an end of a jam-packed Journeyman.
Yes, indeed.
Before we go, I would absolutely like to say thank you to those of you that have taken the time to give us a listen.
Much appreciated.
Because we are newbies in this world. It absolutely is. Leave us a comment, whether you agree with us or disagree with us. We'd love to hear from you.
Yes, agreed.
Because most people's opinions are valid.
Absolutely.
All right.
Well, not.
Yes. Well, we certainly can't be accused of being those.
Agreed. Yes.
This is the podcast for fight fans, by fight fans.
Fight fans.
Exactly. Well, he's been Adara.
He's been Jack.
And we are out of here. See ya.
See ya.